application of what you're learning in all these classes in these 2 weeks. So you can learn the application for when somebody's kicking you or swinging a punch at you or trying to throw you off. But how do you apply that when you're just in your everyday? How did you apply it when we went up the mountain and did all those stairs all the way up and all the way back down? Were you doing the same thing about aligning your body and working with your situation right then? So with running and walking, it's not an opponent you're dealing with. It's the forces of nature, okay? There's two forces of nature that you have to deal with, that you have to respond to when you're walking or running, okay? Two forces. One of the biggest forces is the pull of gravity. Okay? So we all have to deal with gravity whenever we're moving around the planet. The other force that we have to deal with is that if you're moving forward in a certain direction, the force of the earth coming at you is a force you need to deal with. Okay? So whether you're walking downhill, you notice when you were walking down all those stairs, there was a force coming up at you, right? So after a while, if you weren't dealing with that force well, you start feeling it in your quads, you start feeling it in your lower back or your calves, or some part of your body was having to take that shock. 15 million injuries every year that would stop somebody from running for a certain amount of time. That's huge, okay? And walking is just a little below that, because a lot of people are getting injured walking. Out of the people that took our survey, we asked how many people had a specific injury out of the people that were regular runners. 55% already had an injury. I don't think I've ever had a lecture where everybody sat down the whole time. So, see, if there's no room around, just come on out here. Just come on out into the room. Just make space. We'll pretend it's a class. Okay? So, here's some things to watch whenever you're just walking around.